And he knocks down the first one. For the Rockets, Prez is checked in for T. Cool Hands comes in for Lucas. And it's Price in for Barnes. Celtics also with a sub. Mr. Moves checked in for Mr. Fundamentals. Good on both. Rockets trail by 4. Dishes it to Neal. And Roberts kicks to Neal. And Boston with the rebound. Madsen's got 4 rebounds in this game. And the pass to Glover. There's a screen. Passes it to Richards. And stolen by Price. And it's Houston on the break. And the dunk by Evans.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Here's Glover. Pass to Madsen. Goes red hot. Covered by Evans. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
We've got 1:08 left to play in the first half. There's a good screen. Back to Price. Trying his luck deep. Rebound that time collected by Madsen. Boston leading by 5. Pass to Richards. And the foul called on Prez. That's his first foul of the game. And the bonus will go to the free throw line.
Oh no, he's the last guy you want to put on the line. You can just about book the points every time he steps up there.
2 shots. Last on the first.
And he can't get the first one. And he sinks the second. 50 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Price. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. The Rockets have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them.
Two shots.
The first free throw is good. Price hits them both. Here's Glover. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
They get a hand on it. Now running up the court, Evans trying to push it up. It's off his leg. And the refs whistling a kick ball. There's 31 seconds left here in the second. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
At the mark for
2. Shoot 2.
And the first one at the line is good. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Celtics leading by 3. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Glover, guarded by Price. Here's the pass to Richards. Just 5 on the clock. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1. First one falls for him. So he gets them both. 5 seconds left in the second quarter. Cuts off the pass. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. The NBA playoffs are happening, and we're happy to have you here for the halftime show. Taking a look at the Celtics, they've got a good battle on their hands, but seem to be playing with a certain air of confidence. They're on the brink of a championship if they can put together another great half of basketball tonight. Kenny, what's your take on Boston so far?
The differential is the free throw attempts, and that's one of the big stories in this game tonight. They were being so aggressive and so smart that all they could do on the defensive end was foul.
Shaq, how'd you think the Rockets were playing?
Well, if you can't shoot the ball, you might want to stop chucking it up. They keep trying the 3, but it's not going down. They're relying too much on the 3 ball. Way too much. It's good when it's falling for you, but when it's not, you have to try something else.
That's it for halftime. Glad you could join us, as now we send you back to the action for the start of the third quarter.
And as we return to Houston, Texas, a terrific look at the skyline here. The Toyota Center, part of that great landscape. And welcome back to our presentation of the NBA Finals as we get going again. You look at Mr. Fundamentals in this game. He's been everywhere.
And, you know, when the game is as important as this one, you expect to get a big performance from him. In that first half, he delivered.
And, Greg, here in the second, the stakes are raised even higher. So he's going to have to continue to give them someone to lean on.
Celtics leading by 5. We've got the captain. The general is out there with Lucas. Then it's T. And it's Roberts in at the 5 down low. They're the group for Mike D'Antoni starting the second half.
And that's a tough one. But on those illegal screen calls, the defender's never going to get the benefit of the doubt.
Those are facts, man. I mean, if he's sliding his feet just a skosh, the refs are going to whistle him for it.
Here's Barnes. Here's Sampson. And no good that time. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Here's Glover, covered by Barnes. They set the pick. Passes it to Welch. On the wing. Leaps for it, and that one goes long. Rockets trail by 5. Here's Sampson. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Rockets have shot the ball pretty well from the line, going 8 of 11. And the first one drops. That one misses. The kick out to Barnes. Tries again. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Barnes has got 6 points.
A little breakdown there, letting them get that rebound. You can't allow that to happen.
Pass to Welch. Here's Dawson. Rebound by Roberts. Roberts got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Rockets have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And pushing it up, here's Boston. He can't get it to go. Good D by Barnes. Here's Lucas. And it's all evened up. He's got 9.
And defensively, this is the opposite of how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, just a real lack of aggressiveness there right now. I mean, can't give up these types of layups to begin the quarter, Greg. I mean, that's a no-no.
So it's the Celtics now, following the score by Houston. Nice ball movement by Boston. From about 19 feet, misses off the right iron.
Ugly start. The second half, they've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track. And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Greg, they keep pulling up and watching them go down. It's a really nice thing to see.
Here's Glover. The Rockets making the shot. And they get it. He lays it in. Cool hands got it all tied up now for the Celtics.
And this offense needed that one after 4 misses to start the half.
There's a screen. Now here's Lucas. Defense right on him. And Lucas slams it in.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
And so it's Boston with it, following the score by Houston. Glover the pass to Welch. Here's Glover. From deep three-point range, it's rebounded by Houston. Roberts got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Here's Lucas. That 3 off the mark.
He's still looking for his first three-pointer of the second half after making just 1 in the first.
Here's Welch. Rockets with the rebound. They've led by as many as 11 points. Jacobs, the pass to Lucas. They set the pick. He dishes it to Sampson. 6 on the shot clock. Rebound Boston. Mr. Fundamentals got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Glover, covered by Barnes. Glover the pass to Welch. Pass to Glover. Here's Mr. Fundamentals, covered by Barnes.
No luck for him this half after being outstanding from outside the arc in the first half.
Here's Roberts. The pass to Jacobs. He feeds it to Lucas. Plenty of space. Buries the jump shot. Lucas has got 15 points. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Rockets?
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They worked hard tonight at crashing the boards as well. They've had a bunch of second chance points.
And it's Houston on the break. And Lucas slams it in.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. And this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
And the Celtics with possession here. The Rockets making the shot. Passes to Glover. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. Prime time's checked in for the Rockets. Captain Clutch, he's checked in for Boston. Mr. Move comes in for Mr. Moves. On offense, here are the Rockets. They've got a 13-2 run goal. Barnes dishes to Lucas. Jacobs, the pass to Sampson. That's a 2 from Barnes. They get it again. Ramsey, it's deflected. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. 20 points for him. Tipped away. Here's Lucas. Misses off the left iron. Here's Welch. Traps in the tray. Mr. Fundamentals got 23.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed if he can wind up that open from three-point range. I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Now here's Lucas. He's got 17. To the left wing. Pass to Jacobs. Just 5 on the clock. Fires. High post. Hits the front of the rim and out.
And the defense that time was late. And you got to feel fortunate he didn't put that one away.
That bucket in no time at all. Now just a 1-point Rocket lead. Out left to the wing. Feeds to Sampson. Barnes outside. Now the pass to Ramsey. The 11-footer. It's hauled in by Glover. Coolhand's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Here's Welch. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
The 3, and it's blocked. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here. Houston making some changes. Prez is checked in for T. Cool Hands comes in for Lucas. And it's Price in for Barnes. Then for the Celtics, Skinny is checked in for Mr. Fundamentals. And it's Madsen in for Cool Hands. Now here's Neal. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. And some nice passing there by Houston. 6 on the shot clock. Price the pass to Ramsey. Right wing. Here's Sampson. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Here's McCarthy. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And Houston gets called for the foul. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Two shots.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. Red Hotties checked in for the Celtics. The free throw is good. Now leading by 1. And the Rockets with possession here. Evans outside. Back to Price. Now here's Neal. He's tightly guarded. Another miss by Houston.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And, Greg, we've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Passes it to Little. Fires from deep. Neal pulls it in.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
To the inside. Pass to Madsen. Shoots a 3. Drills it from outside. Madsen's got 6 points.
And when he's got that much of a height advantage on the perimeter, it's really tough on the defender. Easy 3-pointer.
Price kicks to Evans. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. Austin leading by 4. McCarthy guarded by Price. Missed inside.
And out of rhythm offensively, but he continues to work at it.
Yeah, you know what? I think eventually he will find his rhythm because he is off right now, but all it takes is one hoop, and you're back in rhythm.
And the wide open shot from Evans. Offline with his three.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
McCarthy, the pass to Red. Francis grabs the board. Francis has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. And here's Evans outside. Poked loose.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Pass to Richards. Here's Madsen down low. Here's Cisse. No problem on the jumper in close. Red Hot's got the lead up to 6 now for the Celtics. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
Basket counts. 11 points for buckets.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
And when you take a look at that shot chart, the amount of misses lately, really unbelievable.
Yeah, a lot of blanks there. Can't hit a thing. Has to be deflating.
Checked in for Madsen. Evans outside. The pass to Francis. Price with the ball. Trying to get back on track. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Evans. The wing jumper off target.
And I don't know if he needs a rest in this quarter or what, but he needs something to get off the snide.
It's deflected. And now here comes Neal leading the break. Lets it go from the wing. Here's Ramsey. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Primetime's got 8.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Pass it to McCarthy. Here's Mr. Moves, covered by Evans. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Mr. Moves. He has 5. 5 to shoot. Takes the 3. That shot misses. And Houston the other way. Here's Neal. Great touch on the 16-footer. And now it's just a 4-point Celtic lead. Boston shooting a pretty brutal 29% since the break. Pass to McCarthy. Here's Mr. Moves. Neal defending. And there's the pass to McCarthy. Here's Red Hot to the wing right side. Shot clock at 5. Fires from 14. That one off the back iron and out. And for Houston, they're shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. Here's Evans, and Evans with a stuff.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time, and he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one, that's for sure.
No chance, Kevin. I mean, the screen was in the right spot. His feet were set. He would have had to go straight through him, and that's not legal.
Out of hand on it.
If they increase the tempo, they got a chance at a 2-for-1.
Execution paramount. Speed it up and put the defense on their heels if you can.
For Houston, they have gone 9 of 13 from the line. First free throw is good. Roberts is checked in for primetime. The Celtics also changing it up. Dawson comes in for Red Hot. And Mr. Moves subbed in for Mr. Moves. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
And with the Tide running against them, needs to talk it over with his guys.
You're exactly right. Halting the other team's run momentarily. Let's see what he comes up with now, Greg. Mr. Fundamentals checked in for Boston. The Celtics with the lead. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Lover the pass to Welch. And he gets the jumper to drop. Mr. Fundamentals got 25 points in the game. Rocket shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. And here's Evans, 11 points in the game. Shot from free throw range. That's short off the rim. 3/4 of play in a close game here. It's the Celtics as they wrap up the third quarter with a massive 16-7 run. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And meanwhile, Coach Brad Stevens talking to his team.
Hey, keep grinding. Keep grinding. You're in good shape because you played hard to get back. Let's go. Here we go.
And Brad Stevens hoping they can gain a little more momentum, really take advantage of these next few minutes.
Yeah, it's going to take some energy. I mean, they're going to have to really dig deep, and we'll see if they've got enough left in the tank.
We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth quarter of action getting started. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Mr. Fundamentals is out there with Mr. Moves. Then there's Buckets. Then there's A-Train, and it's Glover in at the point. Boston leading by 3. Pass to Welch. Here's Dawson. Drills the elbow jumper. Dawson's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Celtics. And for Houston, they're shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. Here's Evans. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Boston shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. Here's Welch from beyond the arc and then some. Mr. Fundamentals got 28 points for the game.
And he's on his way to putting up a big three-point total.
Price dishes to Evans. Here's Francis. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And here's Boston. 6-point lead. And stolen by Price. And here's the fast break. Price leading the way. Here's Evans. That doesn't go either for Evans.
And low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
I agree with you. Not a good shot, not good offense. They can get a much better look than that, but they're going to need to be patient to do so.
They set the pick. Mr. Fundamentals passes to Dawson. 18 feet out. Pass to McCarthy. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Neal defending. Tries again. And the layup is up and in. And now an 8-point Celtic lead.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Price, the pass to Francis. Evans outside. And some nice passing there by Houston. Price kicks to Roberts. That's good, and it's Price with the assist.
A smart, decisive pass inside there. He really made it easy for his teammate.
Boston leading by 6. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. For 3. Rockets with the rebound. Francis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Price, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
And when they've worked the ball into the post throughout this game, they have had success.
They've also been pounding it inside tonight and coming away with a lot of points in the paint. I call those PIPs.
And that one falls for Price. Second free throw, no good. Celtics leading by 5. There's the pass to McCarthy. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
I'm always appreciative of the aggressive mindset. Get it down in the paint and go to work with confidence.
For Houston, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Jacobs, the pass to Roberts. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
And the Rockets making a change here. Barnes is checked in. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Passes it to Welch. Here's Dawson. Pass to Holt. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Buries it from 3-point range. Mr. Fundamentals got the lead up to 8 now for the Celtics. Rockets have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Barnes kicks to Sampson. It's deflected.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Greg, and that's been the key to this lead. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
And, you know, even though they're up, he's been off his game this quarter, having trouble finding the basket.
Celtics leading by 8. Pass to Glover. Takes the 3. Sampson pulls it in. Sampson's got his 3rd rebound on the night. The pass to Jacobs. Beyond the arc. And Boston with the rebound.
Misfires again, and the ball just refuses to cooperate with him. It's a tough day so far.
Passes it to Glover. Lets it go from deep. They get it back. Here's Welch. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Mr. Fundamentals got 16 here in the second half.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
Mr. Fundamentals really making a difference here.
And, you know, Kevin, he's on another level right now. Knocking down threes left and right. The defense isn't doing their job, and I think they've got to talk about it quickly.
We've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, guys, over that last break, I listened to Mike D'Antoni talk to his team. He said, do you want this game? Don't tell me about it. Show me and show your teammates. We've got to play better, and we've got to play harder if we're going to come back.
That's it, and the Celtic lead is cut down now to just 9 in the basket from Roberts.
Defensive rebounding, just such a crucial part of the game.
Yeah, it's finishing your defense, Greg. We know that. You can defend, then you got to rebound the miss, and you've got to get to the glass with intensity.
No good on the 3. Houston's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0-4 since the start of the final quarter. Lucas, well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Lucas has got 19 points.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Pass to Dawson. Here's Glover. And there's the pass to Welch. Here's Glover, defended by Lucas. Clock is at 3. That's tipped. Here's Holt, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Rockets trail by 7. To the left side wing. Here's Jacobs. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Boston's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the 4th and been successful 3 times. Here's Glover, covered by Barnes. Over to the left wing. Here's Welch. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
Shoots from the elbow. Barnes can't get it to go.
Boy, Kevin, he just clanked that one. I mean, surprising because the defense wasn't really in the picture.
Glover the pass to Holt. Yep, it counts. And now a 9-point Celtic lead.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt.
And I bet you'll never see too many guys who can put forth an effort on the boards like this one.
Yeah, as a former outstanding rebounder myself, I can certainly appreciate what this guy is doing. An extraordinary combination of talent and desire is what allows him to do what he's done today. Great performance.
And Lucas slams it in.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
So it's the Celtics now. The Rockets making the shot. Mr. Moves passes to Glover. Pass to Welch. It's tipped. Inside, looking to get back on track here.
Well, nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
And the Celtics with possession here. They've held a 12-point lead early. Pass to McCarthy. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. They set the screen. Shot clock at 6. There's the pass to McCarthy. Takes a 3. Offensive rebound, Celtics. Rockets trail by 10. Lucas dishes to Sampson. Passes it to Jacobs. The 3. Buries it from three-point range. T's got 5 points now this quarter.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Here's Glover, covered by Barnes. Tipped away. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Red Hotties checked in for Dawson. Glover, covered by Barnes. Pass to McCarthy. Lets it go from deep. But they get it back.
And I just love how he's banging down low. His hard work will let them use some more of the clock here.
Now the feed to Sampson.
Oh, yes, sir. Come on, bring it.
And I got to say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play we'll remember from this game, clearly.
So it's the Celtics now, following the score by Houston. Right wing. Pass to Glover. Shot clock at 5. Celtics passing it around. Cisse. He can't hit that time. And the Rockets take it the other way.
And they get the rebound, but guys, that's been the issue throughout the game.
Yep, and the results on the scoreboard are attributed to how they've been out-rebounded thus far.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And there's the pass to McCarthy. Poked away and stolen by Lucas. Barnes kicks to Lucas. The dish to Roberts. Feeds to Lucas. Shoots from the elbow. The offensive rebound. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Rockets trail by 3. Barnes kicks to Lucas. Barnes passes to Lucas to tie it up. Rebounded by the Celtics. Mr. Fundamentals got his 8th rebound here tonight. Tries to snap the cold streak. Lucas with the rebound.
Boy, he has been cold for a while now.
Yeah, he has been, and he's got to find his stroke because he's holding back his team as a result of his poor shooting.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Let out the pass to Glover. 1:21 left to play in the final quarter. 6 on the shot clock. They get it back. The Rockets shooting very well right now, 52% in this fourth quarter. Here's Lucas. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Boston shooting the pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. Offense not doing their best work of late.
And nothing fancy really about that play. That's just good old-fashioned hard-nosed basketball to get that one.
And it's the Rockets with the ball. He kicks to Roberts. Nobody near Barnes. Trains it from downtown.
And this atmosphere is bananas.
Electric in here. I mean, that was a tremendous shot. But this crowd all over it. Turned up.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're trailing by 3. There's 42 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.